Welcome to Tuesday with Terry, the podcast for getting your mind, business, and life in shape. Hosted by Terry Blachek, one of the original area developers for Orange Theory Fitness who helped launch the brand from the very beginning. He'll use his years of experience to help you shape up your mind, build strong relationships with your teams, revamp your business processes, and set down the path towards success in all aspects of your life.
Good morning and welcome to another episode of Tuesdays with Terry. My name's Terry and I'm your friend. It's great to be here again today. I'm talking to you live from Austin, Texas, where everything is really, really good. It's really good here in Austin, Texas. A little bit different intro for you there, but I thought I'd change it up. It's always good to change things up. We know this, variety is the spice of life, and that's exactly what I want to talk to you about today. I want to talk to you about having fun in your business, changing it up, and what are ways that you can have more fun in your business. The first thing I want to mention to you is how to create what we call a happy folder. A friend of mine, Rebecca Borso, gave me that idea. It's a happy folder. And when things are going good, you take and write it down on a Post-it note and you put it in a folder. If you get a promotion, put it in a folder. If you get a sale, write it down and put it in a folder. And you fill your folder up with all positivity, right? If somebody calls you and things go well, you have a big sales day, you have you get to hire somebody, write that down. How did you feel when you hired somebody? How did you feel when you trained somebody and they actually performed like you wanted them to perform? When you exceeded your quota or you exceeded your budget or you made first quarter numbers, whatever it is that makes you feel good. If you did something for somebody else and you know what, I really felt good about that, write it down, put it in a folder, because you're going to have a day, you're going to have a week sometimes when things aren't going well. And what happens is we start focusing on the negative, and sure enough, things go from bad to worse. And so what you want to do when things are starting to get bad, you go to your happy folder, you open it up, and you remind yourself that everything is not bad. You remind yourself that there are some good things that have happened to you, and it makes you feel better, what your thoughts are about, change your attitude, and it changes your state of mind. And it's just a kind of a fun little way to make you feel good again. And so remind yourself, this is a little reminder for you, this is how to make your job more fun for you, is number one, make a happy folder. Another way to do that is you can have a meeting and you can give everybody in the meeting a Post-it note and you tell them to take 5 minutes and look around the room and write down something that they're grateful or appreciative of somebody else in the room. And they write that down and they go up and they stick it on their pad, or they stick it on their binder, or they stick it on their back or their shirt. And pretty soon you have 10, 15 compliments of appreciation, and keep those as well. Because again, when you're not having a good day or things aren't going the way you want them to, you can go back and remind yourself of you are appreciated. People like you. You have done a good job. This is only a moment in time that you're maybe experiencing a little bit of a setback, and it's not forever. Those are two extra ones. I'm going to give you 52 ways if you're a manager of people, if you're a leader of teams, if you're a coach, if you are a owner of a business. These are 52 ways that you could motivate or inspire either your workers, your co-workers, and we know this, that people that are engaged and people that are happy and people that are having a good day, it improves your bottom line. We say this, my good friend Nick Bach says this, a member in our business can never have a better day than our staff is having. So these are ways, 52 ways to maybe help your staff, your coworkers, your team have a better day. Here we go. Number one. Somebody does something good, you can give them, these are all simple ones, by the way, but I'm just giving you a list, and you can use any one, none, or all. 52 ways. Number one is a movie pass and popcorn. Somebody does a really good job, or you want to just note that somebody's doing something really good, give them 2 tickets to the movies and a free bag of popcorn. Number two, give an employee a surprise day. Either a surprise day off, a surprise half a day off, or a surprise hour or 2 hours off. Come in an hour later tomorrow. Man, think you've been doing fantastic. Come in an hour later tomorrow, or come in 2 hours later, or take half a day tomorrow, man. You deserved it, man. Things have been going really well for you, but that's how to make them happy. It's motivating. Give them a little bit of time off. Post a baby picture. Number 3 is post a baby picture of the team, right? You get a bunch of baby pictures of everybody, ask them to get their baby pictures, post them, and then you have everybody guess who that baby was. It's just something fun. It keeps it interesting. It's variety is the spice of life. Number 4, you could pay for the car behind you when you go through a toll booth or you're going through a parking gate, right? You can pay for the car behind you. They don't know what happened, but you'll get to the toll and someone will say the guy in front of you just paid it. Hey, that's good. You get fulfillment out of that because you're doing something for somebody else that requires no repayment. Number 5, you can redecorate an office for somebody, put something special in their office or do a little bit of redecoration in their workspace. Number 6, you can take them on a trip to the toy store. Grab your team and just go to the toy store or go to Party City. Nothing more fun than spending 20 minutes in Party City and looking around at all these kind of cool things. And they'll buy their own stuff. All you got to do is take them over there and find a way to get them there. Number 7 is put together a grab bag of some unusual, funny things, like office decor. You can find these little invisible pets. Pet rocks is a long time ago. They used to have those. Anything that's a stress reliever, stress balls, but candy, anything that's just kind of a grab bag so you can kind of play a game. Somebody's doing good. Hey, you just set 3 appointments. Go grab something out of the grab bag or the grab box, and you just have that. That was number 7. Number 8 is give an anonymous or an unexpected appreciation. I've done that. I actually did this during COVID. I called some fellow colleagues and I just simply called them and said, hey, it's Terry and I'm giving you an encouragement call. How's things going? Most recently, I've actually sent some text to different leaders in our organization. And I know everybody's working hard and I just wanted to check in with you and see how you're holding up. I don't talk about work. I don't talk about KPIs. I don't talk about results. I'm talking about them. Can't tell you how many people respond to that and say, hey, thanks for checking in. I really just appreciated that you were just checking in. People don't care how much you know until what? They know how much you care. That's a simple way to let people know that you care about them as a person. Number 9, if you haven't done this, you can do this. Go to your keypad on your telephone. Make sure the volume is on and play somebody the birthday song. Here's those numbers. It's 445-498. Happy birthday to you. 445-498. That's how it goes. No extra charge for the singing lesson there. No extra charge. Okay, keep it fun. Number 10, lend a bouquet of flowers. And then the rule is when you give somebody the bouquet of flowers or in a vase, if you're in an office or if you're in a group, every 15 minutes, if it's a meeting, right, you can do that. You have to pass it around and they have to say something nice and give the next person the flowers. Or if you're in an office setting, it's kind of like at the top of the hour. So 8 different people, 8-hour day, 8 different people would actually get to have that bouquet of flowers sitting on their desk. And whoever had it gets to pass that on. It's kind of a fun little game. Number 11 is make a business trip fun. And the way you do that is when somebody goes to business trip, you can call and order something from room service, a piece of chocolate cake, a piece of cheesecake, cheese and crackers, bottle of wine, and have it sent up to their room, compliments of you, and say, hey, thinking about you while you're out there on the business trip, really appreciate you. Thanks for everything you do. Number 12, plan a surprise picnic for your staff, right? You can be a picnic indoors where everybody sits around on the floor, or you can do a picnic outdoors. That's fun too. Number 13, keep your high school yearbook or have everybody bring their high school yearbook. It's high school yearbook day. Everybody brings a high school yearbook in and they have to show their high school picture. Ugh, how about those pictures? I hate those pictures of me in my high school, but hey, it's all fun. Everybody has a good time. It's 20, 30 minutes of everybody looking at their high school pictures. Number 14 is a way to thank others. So one of the ways you can do this, I do this with 1s, 5s, or 20s, but you can do it with any dollar amount that you want. But basically get a group of people from your office, get the group, this is how to start a meeting. Say, hey, I just want to say thank you to a number of people. You can use $1 and give out $1 bills. You could give out $5 bills. You could give out 20s. I've given out hundreds in some cases where somebody went above and beyond. And it's just a way for you to get people's attention. And it's a nice way to say thank you to folks. Number 15 is take somebody out for lunch. Just say, listen, let's go grab a cup of coffee. in the middle of the afternoon. Let's go get a coffee and a cookie, or let's go get an ice cream, or let's go get an icy, whatever it is. Just jump in the car and just talk. It's not about work. They'll talk to you about whatever you want. But again, you're spending time with people. Number 16, better yet, you get the boss to do your job for an hour. You could even have a contest where it says, my boss has to do my job for a day. Or switch roles, with the boss for a day, right? That's kind of interesting, kind of fun. But if you could switch roles with your boss for an hour, or switch roles with your boss for 2 hours, why not do that? Just another way of you getting in there to giving that guy a break, a girl a break, and taking over their job. Number 17 is create gotcha certificates. And what's a gotcha certificate? It is I caught you doing something good. And those are with $5 gift cards. And when we see good performance, we know this from the book, The 1 Minute Manager, catch people doing something right. I got you. You're wearing your uniform. Fantastic. Here's a $5 gift card. Gotcha. You're wearing your name tag. Gotcha. You answered the telephone correctly. Gotcha. You stood up and said, welcome to Orange Theory Fitness correctly. I mean, when you find people doing the right thing, they're cleaning, right? Give them a little gotcha certificate and a $5 gift card. Number 18, send a picture or a photo of a staff person smiling, waving, having a good time, holding up a sign that says, I miss you, I appreciate you. You could do a picture of yourself, holding up somebody, take a picture of you, holding up a sign. Like if you're the leader, you're the manager, you're the team leader. It says, thank you so much for all you do. And you're holding up a sign, waving to somebody else. Those are all real positive things. Number 19 is you can name a star after someone. It sounds silly and goofy, but just an idea. Number 20 is you can give somebody a bag of candy, a bag of mixed nuts, a bag of assorted candy. But just, hey, throw it down on the table and say, I just want to say, well, thanks, appreciate it. And they'll open it up and pass it around. They'll share the love with a lot of people around them. Number 21 is make sure that if you're having a meeting with somebody, if it's a one-on-one meeting, invite a special guest. Now, I've done this a couple of times. I've invited some industry experts, and I'll have a meeting with a couple of my regionals, and I'll invite an outside industry expert to come in and sit in on the meeting, and we'll just start talking about the industry, and they get to pick their brain. And it's not so much of a meeting about performance and KPIs as much as it is a general meeting about what's happening in the industry and trends, and maybe things that they used in their life that some of your team could use today. A career counseling with your HR person. So if they haven't set up a time for career pathing, if they haven't set up a time for how to get promoted, maybe you set up an hour consultation with somebody from your HR department on how to do that, right? A career counseling moment or hour. Number 23 is gift somebody a digital movie, right? So first one I said was the actual tickets to a movie, but this is where you can actually buy a digital movie and you can send them a link. You bought the movie for $6, for $8, whatever it is. And then they get to watch the digital movie. If it's something new, it's something hot, stay relevant, stay trendy, or if it's a classic, those are always great as well. Number 24 is a free income tax advice. All of us are looking for tax savings. And if you're in management or upper level management, you're always looking for tax ways to save on your taxes. If you're young in your career, you would like to have some tax advice. Wouldn't you like to figure out how to pay less taxes? Of course you would. There's a great little way to do that. Get somebody to come in and give some tax advice. Give somebody a massage. Send them, for a 1 hour massage, a 45-minute massage. You can do that. We just had tax day just after April 15th. You could do that after tax day. You could do it after a closeout. You could do it after a quarter earnings report comes out. But a free massage is always good. How about a session with a financial planner? Number 26 is a session with a financial planner. I've got a lot of young people that are making a little bit more money. They're looking for ways to invest. Maybe that's a broker. Maybe it's an investment banker. But get them a session. Have somebody come in and present at a meeting or one-on-one even with a financial planner. 2 pounds of jelly beans, okay? Just happened to be Easter not too long ago. 2 pounds of jelly beans, get the good ones. Just another fun way to give somebody a little bit of candy. Number 28 is give somebody a makeover. Hair, mani, pedi, whatever it is, but get them a makeover. Number 29, again, I mentioned this, but morning coffee and bagels to their entire department. So your accounting department doing a great job. Order in Panera Bread, coffee and bagels, or coffee and pastries, whatever that is. Number 30, give them a gift card to the local landscaping place where they can go out and pick the plant of their choice, right? Or if you have plants in your office, they get to pick one plant from the office if they want to take it home or keep that. Number 31 is membership of the month. Now, y'all know there's wine clubs, there's snack clubs, there's all kinds of clubs out there, but you could provide them with a membership to a gift of the month club. Number 32 is pay their telephone bill for 1 month. Say, listen, you've been doing a fantastic job. Bring your phone bill in, and we'll be happy to cover that. That could be anywhere from $50, $75, $120, who knows, $150. I don't know, but well worth it and good. Number 33 is, how about a cooking lesson with a chef? That's something different, right? I've always wanted to do that. I want to go take a cooking, find a local chef, these folks that do the food prep. We had a chef come into our house. They talked to us. Then they went out to the grocery store. They bought the food. They came in. They cooked it. They prepped it, put it in the fridge for us. Pretty cool, right? You could do that for somebody. That'd be something that they probably wouldn't do for themselves. What about a monogram shirt or a monogram jacket? Either a nice jacket with the company logo or a nice jacket with their name on it. You can get them a good polo shirt. Those are always good gifts. A pair of athletic shoes, number 35. A pair of athletic shoes, no strings attached. That's how I present it. And I say, here's a free pair of shoes, no strings attached. You've been doing a fantastic job. How about paying for their babysitter for the evening or for the weekend? If you got a young couple and they always have to get a babysitter, give them a night out, man. Give them some free time to spend with each other and pay for their babysitter. Attach a lottery ticket to every broom or mop that you've got in your space. And you have a little game called Clean to Win. And so what they do is everybody goes, grabs a broom, everybody goes dust mop, everybody grabs some cleaning materials. But when they get there, there's lottery tickets. And in essence, it starts the concept of cleaning and makes it fun to clean as opposed to, oh my gosh, I got to go clean. So a lottery ticket to some of your cleaning materials, just another fun way to do it. It costs you $1. It's pretty easy. Number 39 is celebrate Elvis's birthday. Elvis Presley, the king, right? What a great guy. Celebrate his birthday and have a big to-do. If you're willing and open to do this, you could dress up like Elvis, or you could have Elvis Day where everybody dresses up like Elvis, or play Elvis music, and you can do that same thing with Michael Jackson. I've done that before where I had Michael Jackson Day and dressed up like Michael Jackson and play Michael Jackson music, and everybody dresses up like Michael Jackson for the day, and it's just a fun way. It's a dress-up day. It's just another way to have fun. Number 40 is an 80s dance class, or take people to a dance class. Could be ballroom dancing, could be 80s dancing, could be jazz dancing, but take somebody out to a dance studio and for 1 hour and give everybody a dance class. Maybe they learn how to two-step. Here in Texas, we do that quite a bit. Number 41 is ice cream day for a team meeting. Meaning that you have an ice cream truck, or you go out and buy a bunch of pops or creamsicles or whatever it is and bring them in and pass them out at the meeting. Number 42, an ugly shoe or an ugly sweater day, right? We see those ugly sweater programs happen around the holidays. You've seen that. Number 43, design and you create a stress support kit. And you say, well, Terry, what's a stress support kit? It's got some chewing gum. It's got some Advil. It's got a comedy movie in it maybe, or a comedy a playlist, or a YouTube video, a link to a video. Maybe it's got a couple wind-up toys, got a stress ball, or a rubber head to squeeze, or, Stretch Armstrong. If you remember that toy when you was a kid, you guys may not know what that is, but they have go to the toy store and pick up some stress things. Number 44 is orchestrate some kind of a monthly outing, meaning that every month you go someplace. And it doesn't always have to be, you could have a monthly outing to the library. You could have a monthly outing to a museum. You could have a monthly outing to the park. You could have a monthly outing for a bike ride. But get it on a regular basis so people can start looking forward to it and go, you know what, for that 2 hours or that 3 hours, we're having a little bit of outing, or it could be for the entire day if you wanted to do that. Number 45, design any logo items and gift those. It's all tchotch. Could be, for us, it's gym bags and shirts and Orange Theory gear, but you could do that for your own business. Number 46, design personalized fortune cookies. You can look these up. And so what you have is you have fortune cookies. You after you get done with your meal, and they're specifically messages for that particular person. So you can do that. Another fun thing to do. 47 is practice random acts of kindness. Okay. And everybody knows what that means, but a lot of times people don't know. Well, what do you want me to do? What's a random act of kindness? You could have an outing where everybody has to go find someone and do something kind for that person. I'll give you an example. Easy way to do that is go to a grocery store and offer to carry or pack groceries for someone or carry them to their car for elderly people. Go to a nursing home. Go to a assisted living home. Figure out a way to do some random acts of kindness, just visiting, spending your time, helping folks out. Number 48 is comedy hour. Comedy hour is great. Go get a bunch of old funny movies or go get some stand-ups or any of those things in your office. Put the TV up, get the big screen TV, and everybody takes a break, brings a chair around, and we have comedy hour. And we get to listen. And all it is stand-up comedy, and it's funny, and it just changes people's mood, and it's giving them a break and allowing them to recharge their batteries. Number 49 is become a mentor. A mentor means exactly what I'm doing here. I'm giving away information for free, hoping to help you teach, train, coach, and really just be a mentor. And you've been able to make it to the level that you're at. Why don't you turn around and reach down and grab that guy's hand and pull him up to the top of the mountain with you. Number 50, give everybody sunglasses. Every employee gets a pair of sunglasses and say, the future's so bright here, we're going to need them. And you use this as a kickoff program to kick off or launch a new product or a new month or a new quarter. Number 51 is, of course, birthday cards and birthday cakes when you have them. And the last one, 52, is when somebody's really doing a great job, send them to an industry convention for 2 days or a day. Get them out there, take care of them. Let them really understand what their whole industry is about. And there you have it, 52 ways to try to make it fun, keep it interesting. My name's Terry. I'm your friend. Have a fun day.